Why the Sabbath is a divine sign of God's people. It's not just a day, it's a mark, a seal, a divine signature. The Sabbath isn't Jewish, it isn't optional, and it surely isn't man-made. It's the very sign, yes, the divine emblem, that God places upon his people to declare to the universe, "These belong to me." So why is it ignored, rejected, replaced? Because Satan hates it. And if Satan hates it, you ought to ask why. Let's stop dancing around the truth and face it head-on. The Sabbath is the sign of God's authority. It proves he is the Creator. Genesis chapter 2, 2-3. It proves he is the Redeemer. Deuteronomy chapter 5, 15. It proves he is the Sanctifier. Ezekiel 20:12. 3 reasons. 1 sign. The Sabbath. You want to know who truly belongs to God in these last days? Look for those who keep his Sabbath. Exodus 31:13 couldn't be clearer. Verily my Sabbaths ye shall keep, for it is a sign between me and you throughout your generations, that ye may know that I am the Lord that doth sanctify you. Did you catch that? Not just a day of rest, it's a sign, a covenant sign, a spiritual wedding ring, and like a faithful spouse, God's people wear it, not out of legalism, but out of loyalty and love. Yet today, pastors trample it, priests replace it, imams reject it, skeptics mock it, and professing Christians shrug it off as irrelevant. But what does God say? Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Exodus 28. Not forget, not replace, not choose any day. God said, remember, because he knew mankind would forget. The Sabbath is found right in the heart of the 10 Commandments, the only portion of the Bible written directly by the finger of God. Exodus 31:18. Not by Moses, not by man, by God himself. So ask yourself, what kind of rebellion must it take to throw out the one commandment that begins with remember? The truth is, Sunday was never sanctified by God, not once. It was the invention of Rome, baptized in compromise and enforced by tradition, not Scripture. The Catholic Church even boasts, the Church transferred the obligation from Saturday to Sunday by her own authority. There it is. Man-made tradition replacing divine instruction. The Sabbath, on the other hand, has God's name, the Lord, his title, Creator, and his territory, heaven and earth, all embedded in it. It is the seal of his law, and in the last days this seal will separate the saved from the lost. Revelation 7 shows angels holding back destruction until God's people are sealed in their foreheads. What is this seal? It's the sign of those who belong to him. And Ezekiel 20:20 answers again, and hallow my Sabbaths, and they shall be a sign between me and you, that ye may know that I am the Lord your God. The Sabbath is the seal, the rest is counterfeit. You say, it doesn't matter what day we keep. God says, my holy day is the 7th day. Isaiah 58:13. You say, every day is the same. God says, I blessed and sanctified the 7th day only. Genesis 2:3. Who's lying? You or God? This is not a side issue. It's a salvation issue. Not because the Sabbath saves you, but because it proves who saved you, who you obey, and who you worship. The Sabbath is not a burden. It is a banner of creation, a banner of redemption, a banner of allegiance. So to every pastor, priest, imam, skeptic, and believer alike, the Sabbath is not legalism. It is love. It is not bondage. It is freedom. It is not optional. It is divine. It is the sign of God's people, and in the end, it will be the test of who truly belongs to him.